This short video covers how you name angles as well as how you measure them using a protractor. So you'll see an angle on your screen and some of the terminology that you need to be familiar with. The first word is vertex. The vertex is this point that is shared by the two sides of the angle. The sides of the angle are rays. So these two rays share the endpoint A, and that's the vertex of the angle. And then one of the sides of the angle we would write as AC, and it's a ray. And the other side we would write as AB, and that's a ray. Now, if you were going to name the angle, one of the angle names is already shown here. It's CAB. So you start on one ray, then you go to the vertex, and then your third point comes from the other ray. And you need three letters, CAB, or you could say BAC, going in the opposite direction. Now, if there's going to be no confusion, the third way you can name this angle is angle A. Everybody would understand that if you said angle A, that you were talking about this angle right here. If you're working on an angle such as this, where you have to name three angles here, they say that there's three shown, you could say angle SCT. SCT would be this angle right here. You could say SCA, and they're talking about a different angle. They're talking about this one. Or you could say TCA, which is this smaller angle here. Now the question's been asked, if you don't have these exact answers, are you wrong? No, because remember, if we go back and look at this angle, it's okay to say CAB or BAC. Either one is all right. So here where you have SCT, you could also have those letters in the reverse order. You could also have TCS. Now the reason that you can't say angle C in this case is people would be confused. Do you mean this blue angle here, the green angle, or the red angle? So in this case, because it would be confusing as to which angle they were talking about, you don't want to use just angle C. Now let's take a look at how you would measure an angle using a protractor. So I have a protractor on the screen. On your protractor, you'll find there'll be a little plus sign down here, or some protractors actually have a little hole there for you to put your pencil in. You want to take that end of the protractor and put it right on the vertex, that little plus sign or the hole on the vertex. Then one of your sides has to line up with either 0 or 180. So I'm going to tip it. So you can see here that it's going right through 0. And I can determine, should I use the bottom numbers or the top numbers of my protractor. I always start with the row that's on 0. So I'm going to use the bottom numbers here. So my angle stops right there. So this angle is a 50-degree angle. I know not to use the 180 because if this is where I'm starting from, I would start at 0 and work my way up. Let's try another angle. So again, take your protractor and put the vertex right on this point here, or right on this plus sign. And then I'm going to turn my protractor so it lines up with 0. So this time I'm going to be using the top row of numbers because I start at 0 and I work my way around. So I'm following it around. And this angle goes right here. So this angle is about